Today, I'm going to be talking about how to build your confidence by lifting weights. This is a topic, very close to me. It has a lot to do with how I started. When I started lifting weights back when I was a kid, I was kind of small for my size, at the time, kind of a small guy. I wanted to impress this girl, and I remember very specifically that the one day where she made a comment about how scrawny and weak I was, and that kind of fucked with me a little bit, and I wanted to change that. I had a big crush on this chick. I wanted to impress her. I wanted to get jacked. I wanted to get big, and that was my initial motivation. So I was in a position just like you guys. A lot of you guys want to impress some girls or whoever, or you don't want to get picked on anymore. You want to, that was another problem. I got picked on a little bit because I was small, or you want to be better at athletics. You want to build your confidence in general to be, more attractive to various people in your life. And lifting weights is a good way to do that. First, what is confidence? Confidence is basically you are, through repeated practice, repeated experience, you realize that the probability of a successful outcome in whatever given task that you're completing, the probability of a successful outcome is very high, and you conduct yourself as such. This comes from experience. Like you can't have confidence in your sport and be confident that you can, score touchdowns, catch the ball, or shoot three-pointers or whatever, or win in a wrestling match. You can't be confident that you're going to win unless you have experience at winning, experience at the moves, the techniques involved. All this comes from practice. Repeated practice at the basics builds experience, which then builds confidence. So you have to have experience. If you can't fake it till you make it with something like this for too long, because at the end of the day, you're a scam. You know that it's just a sham what you're doing. You can't fake like you're good at wrestling and win matches like that. It just doesn't work. Maybe you can convince people that don't know any better that you're good at wrestling by faking it, but at the end of the day, though, you're just faking it. And if you get called upon in a certain situation that's for real, you don't have what it takes. So that's where this comes in. You want to build your confidence by lifting weights. You want to get buff, you want chicks to look at you, you want to get stronger to do better at your sport or whatever. Lifting weights is a very good way to go, because lifting weights, it has a lot of benefits other than just confidence. Because on its own, lifting weights, it makes you stronger, but at the end of the day, it certainly doesn't on its own make you better at your sport, or doesn't make you a better looking guy. It can, but you know what I mean. That's a whole package. It's not gonna make you talk to girls better on its own. It's not gonna do a lot of stuff on its own. What it is gonna do, though, it's gonna teach you that you have the ability to accomplish goals. That's the most important thing you're gonna get from lifting weights. That's what I have. That's what I got. There's lots of situations where I'm not confident about stuff, and those are situations where I have a lack of experience in a certain field, and that breeds a lack of confidence because I actually am not sure I can pull something off, which is normal. That's natural. But in the strength world, in the physique world, I can walk into any gym around, and I'm not intimidated. Yeah, there's plenty of people stronger than me everywhere. At my gym, plenty of people stronger than me. Plenty of people bigger than me, buffer than me, more ripped than me, whatever. But I stand toe-to-toe with all these people. I don't get pushed around in the gym. Nobody looks at me like I'm some sort of a bitch. And this is because, while yes, I'm not the strongest guy in there, or the biggest, the fastest, the buffest, the best looking, but I have realized over the years, by sticking to it, I've realized that I have the ability to accomplish goals. especially in the gym. I have the ability to do the work, to do the research, to do what's involved in reaching goals. So, yeah, I mean, it sounds like a cop-out, but if you don't want to be a certain size, that's fine. But years of accomplishing other goals means that, yeah, if I want to get as big as so-and-so, for whatever reason, I know that I can take the steps necessary to do that. Same with the strength. If I want to be as strong as so-and-so, to a point, obviously, I can take the steps to get there. And that is what lifting weights teaches you. Plenty of other things teach you this as well. You can learn all sorts of skill. You can learn to speak languages. You can learn any difficult skill, and it will definitely help your confidence level, because it will teach you that you have the ability to learn, to adapt, to improve, to sacrifice, to do what's necessary to accomplish what you want. Also, lifting weights has other benefits that some other skills don't have, which includes making you healthier, stronger, in putting you in better shape, which will lead to a higher quality of life further down the road. It's going to create a foundation of strength, musculature, that's going to help you later in life. It's sort of like an investment. So getting into lifting weights, especially at a young age, getting into lifting weights is going to have a lot of benefits other than just the confidence. You're gonna be healthier when you're older, and it's going to foster a mentality of fitness. And once you've created that and spend enough time creating that, and you enjoy it and you see the benefits, it's very hard to get rid of that. So foster that interest in fitness and weight training early, and it's going to pay off very good down the road. And that's more for the confidence. That's going to help with your confidence, especially later in life, when you know that you're better looking than 9 out of 10 guys in your age group, no matter where you go in the country. That helps a lot. That really fosters confidence a lot. I mean, it's not the only thing in the world. Obviously, there's plenty of guys who are lame in every other aspect of their life that are fit looking and real strong. You don't want to do, you don't want to go to that extreme if you can help it. But the weight training, free weight, barbell training is going to be the best bang for your buck when taking this step. If you want to build confidence through strength and building big muscles, that's going to be the best and most efficient way to go. Not to say you can't make do with machines. I made do with a lot of machines very early on because it's all that I had. And it's always better than nothing. I made do with that, and it worked out pretty good. And I transitioned into free weights as soon as I got a chance, and heavier free weights as soon as I got a chance as well. So I would say you definitely need to start early. Start with an easy plan. Start with a good beginner plan. Start with something like starting strength or Wendler's 5-3-1, or look at the Bill Starr 5x5. There's a number of things out there that are, they're going to be very basic, very easy. And that's going to be all you need for a very long time. So there's no need in, looking at all the bodybuilding magazines and jumping into some crazy routine from some pros. That's going to be very inefficient. You're not going to maximize your ability to make gains doing something like that. But in general, that's how you can build your confidence by weight training. It's basically you're learning a skill that's going to teach you that you can learn stuff. It's going to teach you that you can accomplish goals, and that gives you the confidence to know that you'll have a successful outcome in things that you put your mind to, and that you put your effort and your passion to. So that's it for this video. I hope that helps. I know it helped me a lot growing up, getting into weight training a lot. And it helped me in athletics. It helped me with girls. It helped me, foster this mentality of fitness that is paying off way more now as a slightly older guy than in my early 20s in college and stuff. So that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any more topics you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments section, and I will get to it, and I'll make a video about it. Until then, stay tuned to Strength Cycle. Don't forget to check out the website, www.strengthcycle.com. I hope to see you guys again in the future.